darling. Link time. Oh, I think they've opened the gates for us.
Ready?
I think it's decided. Oh, it's so crap. All the others were outside.
Okay. Then I'll just pause it.
Ready?
This works fairly well. Didn't drive. I did, but holding on to that else's camera, not a chance. And also the wind can take it.
Well, the rain stopped, thank goodness. It was really coming down hard when we were coming through the Stanley locks behind us. But we're now just passing by this huge tobacco warehouse, which isn't a tobacco warehouse anymore, of course. And we're approaching the Bascule Bridge, so called because it rocks. Just behind the bridge, we'll see in a moment, is the clock tower, which has several clock faces on it. So there's a time reference when the docks were in use. You can see some old dock buildings, there's an old crane there still, and some moorings. I don't know what they're for. blue sky in front of us, so this hopefully is going to be a bit better. Now I want to make sure I get between those bits sticking down. I'm not going to hit the boat, but I might give myself a clonk on the head if I'm not paying attention. Now we'll be making a left turn in a minute. Like I say, that is quite low, that. There's the clock tower. We can see 3 clock faces from here. So that's something or other. So these were all old docks, and they run to the north of us and to the south. Once we get through this little tight spot, we'll be turning left down what I think is technically officially called the Central Channel, but around here is known as Sid's Ditch. Right, we've made the turn past the Victoria Tower, I see it's now called, and in front of us is the Central Channel. So I've been told it's straightforward, I can't go wrong, so we'll see. And in the background there you can see what looks like a cruise ship, because we are very close to the open water now. It's just the other side here, just the other side of these structures. See, there is actually a sign telling us that this is Sid's Ditch. I believe it's named in honour of one of the CRT volunteers who worked here. Yes. In case you can't read it, erected by Stanley Flight volunteers. Yes, you are now entering Sid's Ditch. That's the end of Sid's Ditch, which is... oh, I've missed it. Too late. It's behind me anyway. So now we're still following the channel into Liverpool waters, it says there. Let's open it up a little bit more again. Told I think I need to keep close to the wall here, so the orange buoys, which you may be able to see in the distance, will be on our right. Oops. Ooh, that's still dripping from the rain. And now we're very much closer to that ship. Family of swans there, just taking it easy, and the inevitable gang of grazing Canada geese over there. Right, so we'll just follow our way down here, and this is the second Princess Dock, and there's the Celebrity Silhouette cruise ship, which a bit daunting looking at the size of that thing, but I've been told to keep these orange buoys on my left, so we're just heading straight down through that rather elegant looking bridge in front, and soon we'll be coming to a lock We have just 2 small locks to go through before we get to Albert Dock and then on to Salthouse. There in front of us is the Royal Liver Insurance building, famous for having the 2 birds on the roof, the liver birds. We're in the Princess Dock now, and there's a volunteer here operating the lock for us. It's lovely. You've got a much better view now of the liver building. Zoom in, see the famous, I hope you can see that, birds on the top, one each end. I'll film it now because once we're out of this lock we're going into a tunnel, and then we'll be out, but we're making good time, and the weather's looking better now, so I'm steaming dry because I got soaked going through those Stanley locks. That's why I didn't film anything, it was just too wet to get the camera out. Looking now for Albert Dock. I think I can see it. Oh yes, it's over there. So they tell me it's obvious. Let's hope they're right. We're turning back on ourselves. Just being careful now to make sure we're going to the right place. Right. So it's just down the end here. Going slowly to give myself a chance to throw it in reverse if I find I'm going to the wrong place. But I think looking at the sign for the Tate and the old bus there, that this must be Albert Dock. We're almost turning back on ourselves because there's the Museum of Liverpool there, the white cream building, very modern. We passed right from practically underneath that. So here we are into Albert Dock. Correction, this is not Albert Dock, this is Canning Dock, and the entrance to Albert Dock is just over there, next to the traffic light there. So yes, there's those 2 sets of buildings there, they're either side of Albert Dock. So I can open up throttle just a little bit. Definitely the only way in. And here we are, just entering Albert Dock. We're just going to go pretty much diagonally across it. This is now a real tourist centre, though it was a working dock. Yes, with other boats here. And just over there is where we're heading into Salthouse Dock. And we need to find our mooring. Ooh, I'm feeling quite hungry now, ready for my lunch. So seeing all these coffee shops and restaurants isn't helping. It's very busy activity there. Inevitable old crane. Right, let's get into Salthouse.